Welcome to Interactive Charts in Python with Plotly. Today, you will learn how to create beautiful, interactive scatter, line, and bar charts using the Plotly library. We will use real-world datasets, step by step. No previous coding or data experience is needed. By the end, you will be able to create your own charts and explore data visually. Running the cell now. Let us set up the basic tools first. This line hides warnings, so our notebook stays clean. Pandas helps us load and use data tables. Plotly Express lets us make interactive charts easily. Running the cell now. Now you are ready to work with data and charts in Python. Introduction to Plotly. Plotly is a Python library for making interactive charts. You can zoom, pan, and hover over chart points to see more information. Let us start with some sample data. Running the cell now. Let us load a real dataset about airline passengers. This line sets the web link for the data file. Pandas loads the table from the link. We show the shape to check how many rows and columns it has. We look at the first few rows to understand the data. Running the cell now. Notice how each row is about a month, with a count of passengers. Try changing the URL to load a different dataset. Preview. What does our data look like? We have two columns, month and passengers. Now, let us turn this table into a simple visualization. Running the cell now. Let us plot the number of passengers as a line chart. The x-axis will show the month, and the y-axis will show the number of passengers. This command draws the interactive plot for you. Running the cell now. Try zooming or hovering with your mouse. What patterns do you spot in the data? Customizing line charts. You can change the line color and style to make charts clearer or more fun. Let us try making the line red and adding markers for each data point. Running the cell now. Now we make the line chart stand out by setting the color to red and showing dots at each point. You can see both a smooth line and individual data points. Markers make it easy to see each month's number. Line shapes can be straight or curved, but here we use a simple line. Color sequences let you choose color themes. The plot is shown right below. Running the cell now. Practice. Try changing the color to blue. You can use any color name in quotes. Scatter plots, seeing patterns. Scatter plots help spot relationships between two features. Let us make a scatter plot using the same dataset, treating each month as a point. Running the cell now. This chart shows each month as a single point. Scatter plots help us notice if values rise or fall together. Running the cell now. Hover over a dot to see exact values. Bar charts, comparing values. Bar charts are great for comparing values across different groups or periods. Let us look at the first 10 months as a bar chart. Running the cell now. This bar chart shows passenger numbers for the first 10 months. Bar charts let you compare how busy each month was in a clear way. Running the cell now. Try changing dot head, 10, to dot tail, 10, to see the last 10 months instead. We add color and show numbers above each bar for more detail. The bars are colored so bigger numbers look darker. Coloring helps you see which months had more passengers. You can use different color themes. This places the actual number above each bar. The chart opens below. Running the cell now. If you have a favorite color, try changing the blues to greens or the reds and see what happens. Interactive features of Plotly. Every Plotly chart lets you zoom, pan, save, and get tips by hovering. Try clicking the icons in the upper right of the chart to explore. Running the cell now. Let us make the chart more personal. Which month are you curious about? Now you can type the month you want to see, like 1950 to 2006. We look for that month in the table. If we find it, we will show the number of passengers. This prints the count if found. If not, we tell you the month is not in the data. Running the cell now. Try 1952 to 2001 or 1960 to 12. What is the biggest number you find? Making comparisons with multiple charts. You can show more than one kind of chart at once to tell a fuller story. Let us put a line chart and a bar chart side by side. Running the cell now. Let us use subplots to place two charts side by side. We import special tools for making subplots. This library helps draw the charts with more detail. Now we build one plot space for the line and one for the bar chart. The left chart is a line with markers. The right chart is a classic bar chart. We set a main title for both together. Then we show both charts at once. Running the cell now. Practice. Try adding another row or chart type to your subplot layout. Real-world data, your turn. We have used airline data so far. You can try with weather or health data, too. Swap out the dataset link and see what changes in your charts. Running the cell now. Here we load a daily weather dataset as an example. This link holds a table with minimum temperatures. We load the new data into pandas. Again, we print its shape to see how big it is. We look at the first few days to get familiar. Running the cell now. Try using this weather data in a line or scatter chart and compare it with the airline data. Let us plot the daily minimum temperatures over time. The chart will show temperature changes across days. This gives us new insights compared with airline data. Running the cell now. What trends do you notice in the temperature data? Here is a fun mini project. Let us see which season is warmer or colder in this weather data. First, we make sure our date column is treated as dates. We pull out the month so we can split the data. Summer months are December, January, and February in this data set. Winter months are June, July, and August. We make a bar chart to compare the average temperature in summer and winter. The labels help explain what each bar means. Now we see the bar chart and compare. Running the cell now. Try changing the months or labels to match your country's seasons. It is a good idea to save your chart as an image, so you can share it. We make one more line chart using our airline data. This command saves the plot as a file. Here we print a message to let you know it is done. Running the cell now. Now you can add charts to a report, email, or slideshow. Sometimes the chart area is blank. This message reminds you to check a few common mistakes. Did you call Figure Show to display the chart? Make sure your column names match exactly with the data table. Also, confirm you loaded the data with no errors. Running the cell now. If you see an error, read the message and check your code step by step. Adding a good title and clear labels makes your chart easier to understand. Here we add custom axis labels as an example. Then we show the result. Running the cell now. You can always edit titles and labels to fit your audience. Challenge: make your own chart. Try making a new chart from one of the datasets. Play with colors, chart types, and labels. What will you visualize next? Running the cell now. Recap what you learned. How to load real data in Python. How to make line, scatter, and bar charts with Plotly. How to make your charts interactive and personal. How to save and share your work. Great job exploring data like a pro. Running the cell now. Want more? Try other datasets, chart types, or ideas. Subscribe for more Python and data science lessons on YouTube. Running the cell now. What chart will you create next? Share below and subscribe for the next lesson.